Do you have anything else you want to say about how you've helped the children or someone else with achieve these results from the color?
Yeah, the biggest impact that I can share is at the beginning of the Speak Up in Color, I met a little girl named Florentina, and she was battling neuroblastoma cancer. And I was invited to speak at an event that we were raising money for her. She was 4 years old. She was probably 6 months into treatment. And all of the updates we were receiving for about her were just really grim. And though we had this event going on that was going to bring funds into her funding for treatment, but what did she need? And so I asked if I could read her a story. My children are grown. I stopped reading children's stories a long time ago. But as the new cycle of children are coming through nieces and nephews and our godson, we just had so much fun in animating stories. So I asked if I could read her a story. And within 24 hours, the family got back to me and said she loved the story and that it really lifted her spirits. She hadn't eaten in 24 hours and she finally ate. So we asked if we could just do it again. So we started reading her stories and teaching her how to color pain twice a week throughout her entire first year of her cancer journey. And we brought in authors from around the world. But every time we would teach her about a color or teach her about energy work, she would go back to, she would be in the hospital, but she would start to tell her doctors what she wanted. She would tell her nurses that that hurts. And it gave her words and confidence for her to speak up. And her parents would just be like, oh my gosh, you should have heard her today. And you could see her evolve over it. Florentina lost her battle with cancer last November. Whew. But she danced into every, oh,
Okay.
she danced into every treatment and she wouldn't let us uh, be sad. And she lived like big. She was our brave princess warrior. And as we jumped into the brave healer, that's what brought me here was like, ooh, there's a sign. And if we could do that for her, imagine what we could do for our inner children who need to learn how to speak up in color, who needed a voice. And color allowed us to give that to Florentina. And it also allows us to do that for ourselves.